Alright, hello and welcome back to Phasmophobia. I was intending for this video to be an all maps challenge and I was going to prestige and everything, but I decided to wait. What was that, by the way? Did you see that? Okay, anyways, I decided to wait until the update, which just happened today, which, if you haven't heard, they added the restricted versions for Point Hope, Brownstone High School, and Prison. So now we actually have 5 restricted versions of maps. Because Camp Woodwind, I would also consider to be the restricted version of Maple Lodge. Even though they're their own maps, they still have like kind of similarities, of course. But look at this whole map screen, it's actually kind of crazy. But anyways, the plan for this video is I want to check out the restricted versions. I want to check out Point Hope, High School, and Prison. And I think that'll be quite cool. I've actually heard a couple things like Point Hope apparently only has like 2 floors now or something, which is kind of crazy. But besides that, any other changes? I think I've noticed in the custom mode, you can now set the ghost. If you go to the ghost settings, you can see right here, you can set it to whatever ghost you want, which is actually very useful. And I believe they added something new in the customization area. They added the plaque. You can now edit it. Because before, if you didn't know, this was like before they added prestiging and all like the tiered items. This is way before then. It's actually around August 17. Before there, whatever level you had options, and I think like the higher level you were, the more options you had. Obviously, it's like 5,000. I think you could get like skulls. I was trying to get to that, but I never was able to, so I just stopped at 2,000. But at the time, it was supposed to be like a set it, and like that's like the only time you'll ever be able to edit it is like at that moment. So I think I had like red and I had candles, and then I think I had like the tarot card background, like pretty much basically like this. I think this is what I had, but I kind of like the look of this fingerprints thing too. But I mean, you never know. Now I could like change it up if I wanted. I kind of do like the fingerprint look of that, and I could do like the stars, and honestly that's kind of cool. And I could like change it up every now and then. And of course, if you started playing after this date, you probably won't have a plaque thing here at all. This is just for players that played before August 17th, which kind of does suck, but oh well. I guess I'm one of the lucky ones to have a plaque like that. Alright, but anyways, I think I'm going to play on some professional mode. I'm just going to keep it set at professional, and then we're just going to check out the new restricted maps. And first up, I think I'm going to go to Point Hope. Why not? I assume Point Hope will now be considered a small map. Oh, you can see there's like couches and stuff there. That's cool. But I assume the restricted version of Point Hope will be considered small. So without any further ado, make sure you guys get subscribed and let's hop into the video, shall we? Okay. Well, right off the bat, we have a breaker at the first floor. How many floors can we go up? Well, we can go to the kitchen. We can go to the wine room. Okay, so I can go. Okay, so I can go all the way up. Okay, so I guess this just isn't changed at all, the map. I assume we probably won't be able to go all the way to the top, obviously. You kind of have to cut it off at a certain point. Imagine it's actually bugged and they just give us the whole map anyways. That would be kind of dumb, but oh well. Alright, I'm just bringing in my Vita camera, my thermometer, and a spirit box. Why not? And my trusty tier 2 head cam. Very nice, honestly. Much rather the head cam over the tier 3 flashlight. Ah, we got a bone right there, very nice. Just find the ghost immediately. Alright, let's turn the breaker on and let's turn on some lights. One thing that'll also be a plus too is you won't be breaking the breaker as much with the lights, because normally on normal Point Hope, you're turning the lights on as you're going upstairs, and then once you find the ghost room, you turn the light on and it just like pops the breaker or something, which is always like really annoying. Oh, so it looks like we can only go to the 3rd floor, which is actually totally fine. So we might be able to actually turn on all the lights. Oh, we got cold breath here. Hello, ghost. I believe we found you. Yeah, 6 degrees, 5 degrees. Wherever there's cold breath, either that means it's snow weather and the breaker's off, which obviously the breaker's on for us right now, or that's the ghost room, which in our case is the ghost room. Which, if your weather's not snowing, then it'll never be cold breath unless it's a ghost. The ghost will have to. It has to be the ghost if you get cold breath. All right, and it did just touch the window. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you French? Are you pizza? Okay, not pizza or French. Gosh dang it. I guess I should probably keep these off so I can check for orbs. One other thing I was thinking about is cursed possessions. Where are they gonna spawn? I assume they're probably not gonna spawn in the same spots, because obviously some of the spots are past this point. So are they gonna like all spawn in the 1st floor? Or anyways, I don't see orbs. And I didn't get any spirit box. And freezing, it could potentially still be freezing. We just started this game, so it's not going to be freezing right away. It takes time for it to actually go down. And let's see, did they do any changes with like the animation and stuff? I read through all the patch notes, but I didn't like, I don't know, I wasn't too focused on it. Hey, we got tarot cards. I should pull a card. Ooh, devil. Oh, we know it's not an Oni. That's good. I don't want to get touched, please. Please no. Please no. Okay, we're good. We didn't hear a hissing sound, so we did not get touched. Actually, going back to the patch notes, there was a change with an Oni, because if you didn't know, there was like a weird mechanic, or I'm guessing it was just all a bug. But if an Oni did a seeing ghost event, that ghost event would take 10% sanity, where like basically all ghost events from an Oni should take 20% sanity. I think that's the intended amount. But singing ghost events from Onis only took 10. Now seeing ghost events will take 20%, so that's good. But there is also another bug. I assume it's probably a bug, but if you look away from an Oni whilst doing seeing ghost event and like back up into it, it won't take any sanity. And I think that's the case for every ghost. If it's like a standing ghost event and it's doing singing, you can just like walk backwards into it and you won't lose any sanity, which is obviously like pretty overpowered. But then again, most singing ghost events and like most standing ghost events don't really last that long anyways. Okay, no UV there. What do we have? What kind of ghost is this gonna be, huh? Ghosty pants. When give me a sign, please. I assume it opened this cabinet. Let's see, I guess I'll put this down. We are not getting much of anything. I assume it's probably gonna be like freezing. Oh, okay, we got freezing for sure. Oswing, Demon Jin, Oni Shade. Oh, hello. Oh, it's writing. Hey. Thank you very much. Look at that. We have freezing, we have writing, Oswing, Demon Shade. Oh yeah, and if you hover over the ghost, it actually shows the evidence that the ghost has, so which is actually very useful. Most of the ghosts I actually like have ingrained in my mind already just from playing so much. Like I do have how much hours? Basically 1,500 hours. I'm like just about there. But yeah, that's a very cool feature, as well as you can see what people have crossed out and selected in their journal too if you're playing on multiplayer. You'll be able to see that. I think they actually showed like a little screenshot. It was like different colored. I assume it's probably like the colors of like the people you were playing with. So like for me, it'd be like player 2 would be blue. Oh. Hello? Oh. Well, that kind of sucks. Goodbye lights, apparently. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you French? Okay, just double checking the spirit box, just in case. Sometimes spirit box... Oh. I forgot the lights were broken already. Oops. As I was about to say, sometimes spirit box can be a bit iffy. You have to be in the same room as the ghost while you're trying spirit box. If the ghost is like in a different room, like say for example this is one room and the ghost is in here, and you're checking spirit box right here while the ghost is extending right on the other side of the doorway, you will not get spirit box. You have to be in the same room as it to get spirit box. So sometimes it is good to double check, because you never know. Maybe the ghost like walk downstairs or something, because they can roam. They can walk around and stuff. Okay, sanity is quite good. That's probably because this is considered a small map now, so you don't lose as much sanity as you would normally on Point Hope, which is another plus. I feel like you might be making like more money, like more often on Point Hope too, if you're doing restricted compared to normal Point Hope, just because of like, for me personally, how many ghosts I have towards the top of the building. Like that's just a lot of time wasted, like walking up and down that whole place, to be honest. All right, plus this is brand new as well. It shows if it's female or male. And there's also the items we found. I think everything goes into here now, like the keys that we picked up, the bones. They've also said any event collectibles that we pick up will show up in here, so that'd be very nice. Okay, well I can tell you one thing, it's probably not gonna be a shade. It's pretty active while we're in the room with it. And if you didn't know, shades can't do anything while you're in the same room as it. They cannot do ghost spits, they can't like really throw any items, they can't hunt. They can't blow out candles, they can't light candles, like literally anything they cannot do while the player is in the same room as it. I think that's pretty obviously not a shade. Oswing would be dots, which actually it kind of has to be an Oswing. Remember it touched the window and I checked it with UV and I didn't see any UV, which I guess I will also take some salt. And then I guess I'll take a smudge as well. I don't know if I'll really go for like a perfect game or anything or objectives. I'm just probably just gonna go for the ghost and then just explore. Which I mean, Point Hope is kind of, it's Point Hope, just Point Hope, right? There's not really much special with it, to be honest. And I assume it'll always be just like the first 3 floors are unlocked. I don't think it'll change. I'll probably do a test like towards the end of the video. Like I'll just like refresh some maps and see. Like I'll put like Infinite Sprint on and stuff, and we can see if there's any changes with the maps. I believe with like prison and high school, for example, I guess what I'm saying is like the different like versions of, oh, yep, it is indeed dots. Yep. 100% definitely an Oswing. Very good. Which I would like to get a hunt actually, because Oswing, I believe, speeds up much faster than normal ghosts. I haven't really had much experience with them, but I'm pretty sure that's like the big thing about them. They're like kind of similar to like they're similar to a Jinn, how they like speed up from far away. Except the Oswing just like speeds up faster with line of sight speed in general. And then they'll stay that speed, of course, when they're close to you. Alright, but anyways, what was I talking about? The different sizes of a prison in high school? 'Cause I think the different variations can sometimes be considered small and sometimes be considered medium. So that'd be kind of cool actually. Or maybe it's just high school, since that's a large map and prison is a medium map. Definitely should be considered large though, that's for sure. Alright, anyways, let's just start pulling some cards. Hermit, wow, that's a really great card, so useful. Devil card, hello. Alright, airballs obviously mean no Oni as well. Okay, here we go. Moon, okay, that's fine. We'll take that. What's my sanity at? 0, I forgot. I don't know why I'm checking sanity. I literally just got a moon card. It should be at 0. Duh. And let's see if I can still loop the ghosts. I haven't played Phasmos since literally just like my last video. Which, sorry for taking like almost a couple weeks. Hey buddy. So the Oswing, I guess it starts slow too, doesn't it? Hey buddy, are you stupid? Their AI is pretty stupid. Okay, here we go. Yeah, they start slow and then I thought they speed up like really fast. Do they? What? Is that not what they do? Okay, when they spot their target, they become faster in pursuit. That means they should like speed up like way faster over line of sight. And they always prefer chasing over surging. I don't know, that didn't really seem that fast to be honest. I feel like I could have honestly just like walked around to be honest. Let's maybe try to get a hunt from this. Oh, is the hunting ready? It is hunting ready. Alright, nice. Well, hopefully since it saw me... Yep, here it is. So slow. Oh. I don't agree with that, buddy. Okay, nice. I can still loop. Let's go. Alright, yeah, I mean Oswings do seem to be like a little bit slower than normal speed at the start, and then obviously they speed up way faster with line of sight. I just didn't really notice it there, but I also haven't been playing Phasmo too much, so maybe I'm just kind of rusty. I mean, I should be rusty. I have not played Phasmo much at all, really. Just like from my last video and stuff, like even before, like I haven't played for months. But it should be just an Oswing. Yeah, should be an Oswing. We got all the evidence and whatnot. I think I kind of want to save high school for less. Or I guess we're going to start small, medium, large or something. I assume restricted prison is probably going to be considered small still. Maybe. I'm not really sure, but let's go see. I do like the look of this. I assume the blocked off versions will have like the chains around them. That's kind of cool. That's a cool little detail right there. Okay. Imagine Blood Moon. Blood Moon would be kind of crazy. Alright, what do I want to take this time? I guess like thermo, video camera, and EMF, I think. Potentially. Okay, so cameras, normally on like Asylum, it would only show the cameras that are available. So we have entrance, cafeteria, and main hallway. Which that's just like the entire middle area, right? So is that like our restricted version right there? I feel like maybe cafeteria would be blocked off if we had like one of the blocks or something. I guess let's go in and see. To be honest, I don't really know what we're really looking for. Resin. Oh, we got a monkey paw. Very nice. I assume this is gonna be the same exact thing. Just point I hope is gonna be different with like the cursed possession spawns. Cause I mean, these should be the same with high school and prison. They should always spawn in the first room. So that's kind of similar. Let's see. Do we have a breaker here? We do. Okay. That's one of the spots. I feel like this map probably has one of the most amount of spots like for breakers. Ooh, look at this. You can't go upstairs. They got blocked off by desks. Cool. And you can't go this way, so yeah, I assume we have like a center. We have like a center wing or something. I guess just I don't really know what to call it. I also don't really like how you can like see your whole body while you're crouching and uncrouching. I don't know. I do that all the time, to be honest. I like crouching and uncrouching. I don't know why. It keeps me focused or something. I don't know. Just weird, I guess. Alright, anyways, it is raining, so 9 degrees should be like the normal temperature. But now it's also going to be going up because we turn the breaker on. I think this is just one room, isn't it? I believe so. Are we going to have a cafeteria ghost? Oh, you can't even go in the library. Huh, interesting. Library is actually a nice room because you can loop in there. What the heck? You can loop around the bookshelves. It's actually a decent loop. Hey, found a bone. I'm just going to pick it up. Why not? Another worm in there. Imagine if this hallway could be a room. I doubt it. Oh, you can't even go in here. Huh. Okay. So I assume... So maybe a cafeteria would be considered a wing. But yeah, we have a camera in the cafeteria, so that already means you can't really tell what wing you have from the, Wait, this is also blocked out. Excuse me? I guess we just have the center area. That's actually kind of nice, to be honest. We should have like one small room. Obviously it's not small, but still kind of nice. We have this entrance. We have like the right side and left side here. So I assume the ghost is not here. So it's probably like in this area somewhere. 2 degrees. Yep, it's in this big room. This is probably one of the worst rooms. Or definitely not the worst, but it's just annoying. But we do in fact have a ghost here, and this is a separate room. Obviously, but you can check different rooms with the temperature. It's definitely useful. It's like 2 degrees in there, 12 degrees in here. Obviously, this is not the same room as this one, and like you can just use a thermo to like test. Like you never know. Maybe sometimes this room could be split or something, but no, this is just one big room. All right. Anyways, have an EMF. Do we have any orbs? Definitely have cold breath, that's for sure. Oh, orbs. Aha. Hello. Very nice. Oh, yeah, one other change that they added too is that you can now know like if you're gonna get duplicate media. Like I think for the video camera, it'll still show like the square. Like if you have like an interaction show up, and you have like another interaction, it'll be like more faded out, so you can tell. And then all the other stuff has like their own things too. Like I think it's all faded out for all the digital equipment. And then like the tier 1 photo camera, the light will be like yellow if it's gonna be a duplicate. The tier 1 sound recorder, I think it's, what does it show it? Does it show like another light too? I kind of forgot. I think the tier 1 video camera is just basically the same. It'll just be faded out. But it definitely will be nice having that like little notification too, instead of like having to check your book to see if you've already gotten it or something. All right, sorry I had to answer some text, but here we are. We got a spirit box, UV. I guess I'll just go for some salt as well, just to try to get that out of the way. Luckily, my lights are still on. That's good. It's always annoying having ghosts that shut the breaker off all the time. Yeah, we can't forget that we do have the monkey paw. We can do some pretty cool stuff with that. But where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you French? Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Yeah, it's just kind of a bad room, honestly. Very difficult. Alright, have you touched any windows? I'm pretty sure you can get UV on all these windows. Like even these ones, even though you can't see them. I still remember when like Prison came out and like just playing in the OG versions of Phasmo, honestly, like it was kind of fun. Definitely kind of scary back then, but I mean, I don't know what happened. I just don't get scared of this game anymore. Like even when just like if a ghost pops up in my face, I just say hi. Like I don't know. I just don't really get jump scared that much. Is it getting warmer? Like hovering around like 2-3 degrees now. It's 14 degrees in there. Is that normal? Is that the same room as this? 20 in here. So that room should have already been up to 20. So that's kind of telling me it's like walking between here. Now it's getting colder, right? I don't know if I like this ghost. Maybe I should get some motion sensors so I can see if it's like walking. I guess I have some salt actually. I'll just do this. Now there's this door and that door over there, but I'll just place all my salt here. That's fine. Would you like to give me a sign, please? Okay, we have ghost orbs, right? We have ghost orbs. So far, no spirit box, and so far, no freezing. It could still be freezing though. Like maybe the ghost is just walking in here for now, but then now it's like back in its room. Hopefully. I don't know. We have ghost orbs, so it cannot be a wraith. I know that. It's still very cold in here though, so the ghosts should definitely be in here still. It's probably walking around on that side. Oh, here we are. No UV. Okay, that is good to know. No OOV. Let's see, mare. Could potentially be a mare. What would that be, like freezing and riding? No, spirit box and riding. Wait, actually. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly?
Slips away.
Ah, hey, that was Insum. We do have spirit box. Okay. Oh, interesting. If you like hover over and then close your journal, it stays on the thing. That is kind of nice, honestly. Like, I don't know. Could just do that so it's like kind of like a checklist. Like, oh, yep, we have spirit box. Oh, yep, we got ghost riding. It does kind of seem like it could be mare. I mean, it might be roaming away from the light. Mares do hate lights, after all. That's like that's their thing. They hate lights, so they're more likely to roam to different rooms. I think they're more likely to roam to darker rooms. That I haven't really tested it too much, but I'm pretty sure that's the case. All right, so riding dots, and I guess I'll grab a smudge as well. We are kind of lower sanity compared to on Point Hope, but I think that's mostly because we've been walking around in the dark. If you stand in the light, you're usually pretty safe. And it looks like this guy shut off the breaker. What the heck? Or is it a girl? It's a girl. Oh yeah, we got the bone right there. See that? Man, what the heck? That's the wrong bone. I got a foot bone, not that leg bone. What the heck? All right. Well, I do assume that it is probably gonna be a mare. What will these other ghosts be? Diamond would be EMF 5, mare ghost or riding. Freezing for Unreal, and then yokai would be dots. So it's probably gonna just be riding. Yeah, still the exact same temperatures pretty much. Okay, there you go. I'll just put the dots there. Would you like to give me a sign, please? One bad, like I guess downside is that there's just not really many items, to be honest. You touched the door, right? Okay, you shut this door. Just making sure. I guess I can check for UV again. I'm pretty sure it's no UV, but we might as well check it since we know for sure. Just touch the door. I'm pretty sure they show up like on the windows or maybe around the door handle. Anyways, we should probably get the breaker back on. Let's go. And boom. Got it back on. Very nice. I guess we could probably turn these lights on in here. If you don't know how to turn on the hallway lights, you can just go into the control room and it's all in here. This is the main light, and then right here on this wall, you have boom for that side, and then boom for that side. And boom, you have hallway lights. And if you also want to turn lights on for like the library, for example, you just turn them right there. And then the cafeteria is also just right here. Which, if you think about it, makes sense because you probably don't want prisoners to have access to the hallway lights, obviously. That'd be kind of annoying, especially if it's like dark. But when it's dark, probably, I assume prisoners would be staying in their cells, so I don't know. It is what it is. But anyways, did we get writing? I see the pen or pencil still on the book. Would you like to give me a sign, please? Yeah, that is the downside of like a room like this big. Like you kind of need to like bring in everything. Like I would recommend like probably putting a book. Oh, hello. I'm gonna check the EMF right now just in case it's a Diane. We could also just get a hunt actually. Hey buddy. Hey, you wanna shut up? There we go. I was trying to check that EMF. And the EMF should be where the ghost started. It's ghost event right here. Yep, I guess it threw something else too. Cool. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I was saying you probably want to bring in like both books, for example, probably both dots. I'm pretty sure this is just a mare though. It kind of seems, it feels like a mare to be honest. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna... You shut the breaker off again? Really? You piece of crap. Alright, anyways, we should have this hiding spot, right? There's not really... Is this the only hiding spot we have actually? Now that I think about it, I think this actually is. It's already hunting. Alright. So we can check for yokai as well as Diane here. Which Diane should be pretty obvious. And yokai seems pretty obvious too. Which, it seems to be coming right to us. Oh, and it just stopped. Okay. Well, I'm gonna say no yokai, no Diane. So it's either gonna be freezing or ghost riding. And since it's not freezing at all, Like, it's still 1 degrees. It's literally been like 1 to 3 degrees the whole time. And this room is also a little bit colder, but I think that's just because the breaker's been off and it also walked through here. Yeah, I would probably say not freezing, so basically just mare, which I would say is what I've been thinking, like honestly with all the roaming and stuff. Oh, well, we can also do one thing as well. What did I do with my ball? I threw it over here, didn't I? Oh crap. That's what I was afraid of. I have a lighter, right? I do. Hey buddy. You want to get looped? I'm gonna smudge you. Make sure and turn off fire electronics and then hold the door closed. Don't just like close it and let go, because the ghost can walk by and open it again. Hold it closed and they never open it. Unless they saw you go in and then they'll try to open it to see like make sure you're in there. But if you hold it closed, they cannot open it. And very short hunts too. Very nice. I'm not used to short hunts on a big map like this. Very, very nice. Alright. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wish for knowledge. But I'm gonna do it in a way where we can just walk right out. I assume you can still do this, right? I wish for knowledge. I wish for knowledge. I wish for knowledge. There we go. So walk out. What do we get? No UV. That does not help at all. So basically the same options. I'm also very blind right now. That's okay though. There we go. I can somewhat see. Yeah. Alright, should just be mare. Pretty sure just mare. So we probably would have gone ghost riding, but that room's so big it's just never gonna do it, to be honest. And indeed it was a mare, and I can hear again. Let's go. Alright, well, let's go to the big map now. Brownston High School. I assume it's probably gonna be like split into four different like wings, I guess. It'd be like right side downstairs, left side downstairs, and then upstairs for those same versions, maybe. And are they gonna cut the gym off? Like I don't even know. I guess let's go. Like I've not legit like seen like anything from this update, so we have a left breaker, so does that mean we have just the left side? I don't know, maybe. Okay, and who do we have? We have Kate. I think they've all been females every time so far, so that's cool. I mean, I think that's normal for me, honestly. I get so many more female ghosts, and I usually get the crawling ghosts most of the time, so yeehaw. Anyways, I guess we'll just grab the same stuff and we can go. Maybe we can find orbs this way or something. Oh, so that's interesting. There's no more gym camera. So I guess they just cut it off entirely? I assume so, because obviously there's a camera there. So that would be for the gym normally. I guess let's see. Oh, yeah, we do have just the left side. Look at this. This whole thing is just blocked off. Wait, so then where are the cursed pedestrians going to spawn? Are they going to just spawn in the hallway over there or something? Okay, interesting. Very interesting. So I assume it probably is going to be like cut off in fourths. You probably have like downstairs left, upstairs left, and downstairs right, upstairs right. It'll probably just be like that. That is cool though. You got like floodlights and stuff too. Nice. Look at this. Here we go. Why did my... Why was my hand doing that? What the heck? Are you okay, character? Oh, wait, we don't have this hallway. I was assuming the whole hallway would be just open. Oh, so we have upstairs left then. Oh, cool. Look at that. Boom. So then I guess for like this wing, we'd have 2 breaker spots. We have this one and then the same one over there on the left upstairs, like by in the janitor's closet, I think. It's like just past the bathrooms. Okay, well, hello, ghosts. So like none of these rooms are like even open too. Okay. Interesting. Can we... Oh, we have a board. Look at that. We do in fact have a board. Well, in that case... Actually, I was gonna ask where the ghost was, but it's just gonna give me like a random classroom number. Or like maybe like bathroom, but we can always just check with the thermo. 6.9 degrees, nice. Okay. So, I assume... Oh! Is it like... Wait, what is this gonna be? Is it like just half of that hallway and then like half of this or something? Excuse me? Are you kidding me? There's a light switch right here that's supposed to be for this hallway, but they blocked it off with this locker. There's literally a light switch like right here that turns this light on, but we can't access it. Really? Like this light switch does nothing. Like, come on, devs, seriously? You couldn't do this, like, you couldn't fix that? That's kind of annoying, but okay. So you can never have lights on here unless like maybe the ghost touches it or something somehow. But that'd be kind of impossible. Alright, I guess it only goes to like just this chapel room. So I bet this would probably be considered a medium map then, because I feel like we're getting a bit. Hey, 6.7 degrees, nice. That's a pretty epic number right there. 6.7. I'm kind of feeling this might be considered medium, although it might just also be considered small. There's not really that much we can like walk to really. Like we've accessed like one bathroom over there. Oh, freezing. 0.8. That's freezing right there. Anything below 1 degree is considered freezing. Even though this says any reading below 0 degrees, it's below 1 degrees. That's always been the case, and it still is. Ghost orbs. Okay, freezing ghost orbs. And let's go grab the spirit box. I guess we're just speedrunning this real quick. And if I go do like the refreshing to like see the different variations, I could also add all the cursed possessions so we can actually like know like where all the cursed possessions are. That is very cool though. I am actually kind of like this. I'm just curious to see if they're going to consider this a small map or a medium map. Actually, I just realized I haven't paid attention to like how much we've been getting paid for like the maps. I don't know if it was like $100 for getting the ghost right, or like I think it's 150 for a medium map, right? I guess we can check after this one. Alright, but anyways, we have a Hantu, that'd be UV, ghost writing, spirit box, and then dots for Yuri. Yeah, I guess I'll just get these 3 right here. Boom. Insanity is totally fine. Yeah, that's what's gonna like tell us what's small and what's medium is the payout. I'm pretty sure it's 100 for a small map, 150 for medium, and then 200 for a large map, or is it 220 or 250 or something like that? I don't know. I don't really know the exact amounts, but sure. All right, ghosty pants. Kind of nice having the ghost room just right here. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you French? Are you pizza? Where are you? Are you here? Okay. So probably not gonna be an Unreal then. Or a Mimic. That'd be good for both of those ghosts. Let's see, any UV? UV is just for, no, for Hantu as well. Never mind. I think to say it's just for Mimic, right? No, it could be a Hantu as well. That's an airball. Wasn't trying to get touched by that, so I lost 10% sanity. So now I should be at like 77%. The last I saw, I was at 87, right? Hello, ghost. You want to give me a sign? It took 1 step. Do you want to give me another sign, please? You want to step in more salt? I would appreciate that. I mean, it took 1 step and I don't see UV, so it shouldn't be in Hantu. So no UV, no spirit box. So Revenant or Yurei. We could just call the hunt. Also, by the way, where are hiding spots? Because high school, I don't really know hiding spots too well. And let's see. Isn't there one like back here? Yeah, this is like considered a hiding spot. Hey, buddy. How are you doing? Let me grab the spirit box real quick. Spirit box. Actually, I guess I'll just sit here, wait for it to walk back in its room. I'm ready. And it should give us UV too, if it's even UV. I think maybe that one got bugged, but I don't think it's UV anyways. Alright, come back to your room, you piece. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Yeah, like 100,000,000% not spirit box. So it's either gonna be ghost writing or dots. And instead of getting evidence, I think best case would just be get a hunt. And let me actually check if we can't even hide downstairs, can we? Actually, we can hide right here, to be honest. This is a decent spot, I think. Unless they fixed it, but I'm pretty sure ghosts don't really walk in here much. Can I hide like right here? That'd be kind of stupid, but maybe. Potentially. I'll just hide under the stairs, honestly. We should be able to hear the ghosts. I think we'll be able to hear it. Where are you? You're in a classroom? What the heck? Goodbye. Ghost? My light is off, right? Why does it look bright up there? You see that? At the top of the screen, it just looks bright. Okay, I can just hear it. It sounds slow. It's Revenant. The revenants are very, very slow until they either hear a player or find a player, and then they'll go to 100% of their speed, which is really fast. So since it's like basically searching for players, it'll be just slow. So we would have gotten ghost running. Easy. And it seems to be staying up there. Okay. Now it's definitely a bit of a longer hunt. So I think this is actually considered medium, right? This is probably considered a medium map. Like at least for this variation of the restricted high school that we got. Because that hunt was quite a while, and it was not even a cursed hunt. I didn't break the board, right? I only basically just used the board to like lose some of my sanity, but that should have just been like a basic normal hunt. So I'd say that's gonna be a medium map. So we should get like 150 bucks for getting this scope correct, right? I think so. Which honestly, that doesn't really feel like a medium map, to be honest. Like, I mean, there's no rooms downstairs. We basically just have those rooms upstairs, and that's it. I would consider that small, to be honest. Like the only bad part is just to walk from here to the door. Which, by the way, I think they also moved the truck closer to high school and prison as well. I'm pretty sure that was in the patch notes. So I think, is this the normal spawn for high school now? I think this is, which is interesting for sure. Anyways, Kate Williams, you are a revenant and a piece of crap. I'm out of here. See ya. And yeah. 150 bucks, look at that. Boom. Yeah, played medium map as well. So I guess that also confirms our other maps that we played, at least with the variations that we had. They were just small maps because we just got our first daily for the medium map. So there we go. Boom. Now the question is that always gonna, what is this, by the way? I keep seeing like the little square pop up randomly. What is that? Hello? Wait. Oh, it's when I'm talking, like my push to talk. It just shows up there. That's interesting. Huh. Okay then. Because when I'm not holding push to talk, it just doesn't show up. But when I hold it, then it shows up. Okay. That's cool, I guess. Alright, but anyways, I think it's time to go to a custom. And I want to do every cursed possession as well as, I think just like infinite sprint so we can just run really fast. And weather, I think I'll just go to fog. Alright. Let's go to point of restricted. I just want to like refresh the map a couple times just to see if there's like any differences with this. I assume there's probably not gonna be any differences, but you never know. Okay, might as well just get our lights and just run in, and then I'll just leave through the journal. Okay, so we have all cursed possessions now. So where do they spawn? I assume the tarot cards probably spawn in the same spot. Got a bone right there. Oh, okay. Tarot cards and monkey paw spawned right there. I guess it's a little like bad looking because normally you wouldn't have all cursed possessions, so they just spawned like right on top of each other. Voodoo doll is here. Let's see. Maybe it's like spread out, like maybe something spawns upstairs too. Like summoning circle. We're not seeing summoning circle or the board or the mirror, so I assume it's probably spread out. So we have 3 items down here. We got the voodoo doll, cards, and paw on the same spot for whatever reason. Okay, we have the summoning circle here. Any board anywhere? I assume board is probably just up here. Yeah, there's the board, and then the final one should just be the mirror. Okay, so yeah, the spawns are just like all spread out, which is kind of interesting. I don't really know what I was expecting. I was kind of expecting all of them to spawn like in this room right here. That would be kind of cool. Like I would have seen it, like summoning circle could have been here. Board could have been like, I don't know, in front of the fireplace or something. Or like maybe here or something. Alright, anyways, yeah, this is the same, basically the same variation, right? I assume this probably never changes. You always have 3 floors on Point Hope, so I think we've seen everything we need to see. And we confirmed that the cursed possessions are not all in the same spots, so that's good. Let's go to restricted now for prison. Alright, let's go. This is closer, right? Is it? This walk is shorter, right? I think so. Like this is like basically the same where it spawns next to the fence, but I think they made the fence shorter. They definitely did, right? Interesting. I think so, right? I don't know, it's hard to tell. Okay, can we go upstairs here? Okay, we cannot. So I assume there must be some sort of variations, right? There's gotta be. Okay, you can, that's still blocked off. That's still blocked off, that's still blocked off. So either we got the same variation, or this is what the restricted version of prison looks like now. It's just like all the same. I'm just gonna refresh a couple more times. If it's still the same, then I'll let you know. Oh yeah, and I kind of forgot about the cursed possession, but I assume it's just gonna be the same spots. Center circles there, haunted mirrors there, and all the other stuff is like literally right here. Paw, cards, Voodoo Doll, Music Box. Oh wait, I forgot about the Music Box in Point Hope. Whoops. It's somewhere in there. And board obviously there. But yeah, I would say the restricted version of prison is just the same. It's always the same now, so I guess that's interesting. So it seems like high school is probably gonna be the only one of the variations. That's gotta have variations, right? I assume so. So let's see. High school. I guess I don't have the breaker being shown on there. Whoops. That's my bad. Okay, so still the same entrance here. Is this always gonna be the entrance? Like, are the restricted versions just literally the same? They have no variations? Also, you can see through there. Nice. Love that. Okay, so far it's legit just the same. Also, everything is here. What the heck? There's 6 items, and then the 7th item, which is the 7th circle, is not here. Excuse me? Is it like just one upstairs? What the heck? That's kind of weird. Yeah, it's just right here. Okay, that's an interesting spot, but sure. Literally the only one upstairs, and all the rest are just right here in one spot. I would assume if you want to like keep it similar, just put it right there. But I guess you know if it's not here, it's just right there. But yeah, this seems to be the same, right? It's the same as what we just did on our run. I keep seeing my body. That's really annoying whenever I crouch and uncrouch. I don't know why it's like that. Oh. Look at this, it is different. Okay, so there are different variations here. That's good. I was just running it to just do some more testing, just to like refresh the map more times. And okay, so it does have different variations. That is good. That's good to know. So here should be like the normal spots: music box, paw, the mirror right here, the board, tarot cards, semicircle, voodoo doll, and that's all of them, I think. So what is this one gonna be? You can't go to the gym. Obviously, you can go to like the library. These classrooms here. So I guess it's just gonna be like the right side, and that's what this one is. And now I wonder if this is also gonna be considered a medium. Like maybe all the variations on this one is just medium. I could have sworn they said that they're gonna have like different like variation like sizes, I guess. Like sometimes it'll be small, sometimes it'll be medium. So maybe that is the case. I guess we'll just have to like just play this map over time and see. Which, by the way, you guys will have to let me know down in the comments if you're interested, but I'm planning on doing an all maps challenge once I do my prestige, which I'm probably gonna do right after this video, so keep an eye out for that video. So I guess I will be making it anyways, but just let me know if you would like to see like kind of stuff like that, because I would like to do some more prestiges, because I have a plan of getting to prestige 288, I think is the number, because apparently that's like one of the cooler looking numbers, like in terms of Roman numerals, and I kind of want to get to that point. So I'm barely at prestige 20, so I've got quite a ways to go. So please let me know down in the comments, and you could always like suggest challenges and other games and stuff you want me to play. I do want to play some Minecraft and more Terraria. I think I'm actually gonna restart my Terraria playthrough, because there has been a couple updates since then and new items, so I think I'll just like restart and then just play from there and probably record the videos instead of streaming it, which I think that's what I was doing. I was basically just streaming Terraria, but I think recording it is probably gonna be better anyways. But yeah, feel free to let me know down in the comments all this stuff, like if you'd like to see certain challenges and whatnot. I'm all ears. I'm all open to suggestions and all that. Anyways, music box. Where's the music box gonna spawn? I have not noticed it. I assume maybe it actually is in this room, since there's only one curse session in here that we've seen. Music box, hello? There it is. Okay, so it just spawned on this little shelf here. I tried to turn the lights on, but the breaker was off. Whoops, that's fine. Alright, anyways, yeah, we explored all the restricted versions of the maps. We haven't explored every variation. Like high school probably has like 2 more variations, I would assume. Like you would think you could do like all like 4, like what I was saying, the 4 different like quarters of the whole school. I feel like that's probably gonna be a thing, or it might just be like 3 variations or something. But I am liking it. Like I feel like now with the restricted versions, those maps will be played way more often, because obviously they're smaller. And if you want a challenge, then you can always go to the bigger versions of the maps, since like I guess now like the more you play, the more you like understand how the maps work, like where you can go and whatnot. So I guess that'll help in the long run for a lot of people. But anyways, I think I'm gonna do for my next video, I'm gonna be prestiging to prestige 21, and I'm gonna do an all map starter items challenge. And I think instead of doing the big versions, of these maps, I'm just gonna do all the restricted versions. And then for Sunny Meadows, I think I won't do the Sunny Meadows restricted, and I'll do the big version of Sunny Meadows. But yeah, feel free to let me know down in the comments if you're excited for that video, because I will be making it. And it'll probably come out like maybe next week or maybe the week after that. We'll see. But anyways, if you guys did enjoy the video, definitely feel free to leave a like and subscribe. And if you want to watch my last video that I made, which like pretty much explains like where I've been, what I've been doing and whatnot, kind of. I think my mind was like all over the place in that video. But if you'd like to watch that, then feel free to click right over there. But anyways, happy ghost hunting. Bye bye.